We're here with Dani Stern. He's one of the instructors for Card Player Pro, which is powered by PokerSavvy. Thanks for coming by today, Dani.
Thank you.
Now, first of all, tell me about how PokerSavvy Plus began.
Well, at least on my end, I was just contacted by some of the guys that run it, and they were looking for online players to do instructional videos. And originally they ran a rakeback affiliate site, and they wanted to sort of expand into the market with all the instructional videos that were popping up, like Card Runners and Poker X Factor and all those.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so they wanted to start up a new one, and they asked me. And
so how'd you come on board? They just gave you a call? And
yeah, they basically wanted to call me and to just talk to me for a while, and then they asked me if I wanted to do it, so I said yes.
So what types of videos do you do for them? What's your specialty?
I focus mainly on heads-up and short-handed no-limit cash games, with some tournament play in there, but mostly those games, because that's basically what I play when I play online.
So how are you able to teach the viewers through the videos?
I mean, I basically just kind of run through my thought processes in every hand, basically, and just really try to break every situation down for, what are the different aspects or what different factors involving every decision, and sometimes I do lower stakes videos, so it's more simple, it's more
ABC.
Yeah, exactly, and then sometimes I'll do higher stakes videos like 25, 50, and I'll talk really, I'll try to get into what I'm thinking about my opponents and what I think my opponents are thinking about me and all the more advanced concepts, things like that.
Well, how often do you make the videos? Is it every session you play, or is it a set time?
No, it's not every session. It's mostly, I probably do around one a week.
About one a week?
Yeah, and they're around an hour usually.
Well, can you tell me a little bit about the other guys on PokerSavvy? What are their specialties?
We have Justin Rollo, who's a tournament player. He's like a very successful tournament player, and as far as, everyone says his videos are great. I haven't watched too many of them, actually, but then there's Chris Rhodes, who's a limit hold'em guy, and I don't play limit hold'em at all, so I wouldn't even know if he was making good videos or not, but they're very, they get high ratings and stuff. And then there's Evan Roberts, who's like a great heads-up player, and he makes really well thought-out videos and really knows how to get into thought processes. And then we have Mike Matisow, who does he just started, and I haven't watched his first video yet, but I definitely will. He makes like Apollo and Omaha videos, some 08 videos, and probably some full ring hold'em videos he'll do too. And we got a bunch of guest pros, tournament players, and cash game players. We're just gonna have a whole bunch of new videos, and it's just expanding every day. So what you see now is definitely not what it's going to look like in a year. It's going to be bigger and bigger just every day.
So what are they looking to add to PokerSavvy Plus?
Well, I don't know what I'm allowed to talk about, what I'm not allowed to. But there should be like a lot of new features, a much better way of viewing the videos. More pros, more guest pros, basically, and it's just every day the archives of videos are just getting bigger and bigger. Some of the other sites have more videos because they've been around longer, but we've been around since November, and we already have, I don't know how many videos, but I have like 14 or something, and that means that every other one has like 14. Plus we have all the guest pros, and then we have Mike, who's just starting. So it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, and I think a good part of it is that we're very open to adding anything that any suggestions, because we have forums there, and we have.
Well, how are the videos being received? What have you heard, or what have you read?
Well, my videos are being received well, so I'm happy with the way people are.
Is it difficult for you to make videos? How did you get into the swing of things to just go through your thought process like that? Because it's not normal for a player.
Right. At first, it was a bit difficult to kind of be like clicking buttons while I'm saying why I'm doing everything. But you just kind of get used to it, and just kind of spit out what's going on in your head, and it becomes kind of natural. It's not like I have to strain to really say what I'm doing, because I already know what I'm thinking. Do you think it's helping your game to make the videos because you're evaluating yourself and you can look back? Yeah, I'd say so. It helps me make sure I'm not doing anything without thinking. I have to have a thought process behind everything, pretty much. So I think that helps definitely.
So what do you think is the strongest aspect of your game, personally?
I don't know if there's one aspect that I think is stronger or better than others, but I'd say one thing that I do better than most, I'd say, is that I remember everyone pretty well, and I have a very good read on everyone I play with, because like the games that I'm playing online, there's very few players that play them regularly. Like the number of regulars, it's like, you know,
all right, yeah.
There's like less than 25 regulars probably
Absolutely.
who play it like, you know, on a regular basis. So you got to have like good, strong reads on all of them and know their style of play, know what they're looking to do. And then every now and then there's going to be some random new players who you got to figure out. But as long as you keep a strong read and a good idea of how they play, then you should do well.
Well, Dani, thank you very much for coming by today.
Thanks for having me.
I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV.